Africa is the next big emerging market for the satellite industry.
Satellite plays a key role in this market in Africa. It has the capability to open up any market.
It's a huge continent. It has the right demographics. It has a lot of young people. It has an emerging middle class. Roughly 300 million people today in Africa consider themselves part of the middle class. Broadband is at the heart of the economic development of every nation. In some cases, broadband connectivity may not be readily available terrestrially today. And this is where SES can help.
Many segments are promising. The financial services segment is a fantastic one. Banking. More and more people want to have access to financial services. Government is the other one. People don't want to walk 50 miles or drive 50 miles to get a birth certificate.
What we're seeing is a huge influx of foreign investment into Africa. We're seeing energy companies investing there, multinational companies opening up offices, and in fact, SES itself is opening up more offices in Africa. We now have 3 offices, one in Johannesburg, one in Accra, one in Addis Ababa.
Satellite was, and will continue to be a viable solution into the future.
This is a very exciting time to be in Africa.
People are people, and people everywhere need the same things. After security and shelter, we all want connectivity.
SES recognizes that people's thirst for connectivity is unlimited. No matter how fast a data connection is today, tomorrow people are going to want more. There will be applications that will require more. People are going to require more connectivity, higher data rates to provide more services to them. And because of that, SES went out and invested heavily in the O3b constellation. O3b is a MEO constellation. It operates at about 8,000–9,000 kilometers in space. And it allows us to offer not megabits or tens of megabits, but hundreds of megabits and gigabits. And on top of that, we have announced recently that we will be building 3 HTS satellites, high throughput satellites, again, that would allow us to deliver gigabits of capacity in markets that are hungry for this kind of connectivity.
We've invested significantly in the African market. We've invested in a number of satellites, Astra 2E, Astra 2F, SES-4, NSS-7, NSS-12, Astra 5B, SES-5. These are many assets we've invested in. We've also invested in the ground technologies that enable these satellites. African teleports, Djibouti, other teleports enabling Africa. We've invested in the ground technologies in terms of iDirect platforms, new tech platforms to enable the type of connectivities that people are looking for.
Today we're seeing increased demand for connectivity to airplanes, to shipping vessels, to oil rigs, and for defense and security applications. We're seeing e-medicine demand.
So setting up satellite clinics, satellite checkpoints where people can go out, either get tested, get checked, receive their medication, receive information. Actually, information is a really important one. We still see a huge need for connecting universities. These are very important centers in terms of innovation, developing talent, skill sets. We see a lot of requirements to connect to schools, provide video for connectivity, for education.
We're seeing mobile backhaul. All of these market segments are demanding from us as a satellite operator, from SES, to provide more and more throughput, more capabilities, more services at a more competitive value. And we're doing that for Africa.
The arrival of high throughput satellites into the region is fundamentally going to change the landscape. These satellites, which provide significant amount of capacity for the same or equivalent pricing, are going to enable so many more applications than we have today.
So how can SES help you get into Africa?
For SES, a global company with experience in the mature markets of the US, as well as Europe, but also in all of the other emerging markets, Latin America, Asia, and Africa. This very vast experience and bringing it together actually gives us a very good sense of what needs to be done in certain places because of the evolutions that different markets are at. Some markets are ahead, therefore we learn from them, and then we take that experience into different markets. And Africa is clearly a great place for that.
You will receive the same reliability that SES is known for, whether you're delivering your services from the Americas, from Europe or from within Africa into Africa.
The same people that take care of our services in New York are the same people that take care of our services in Kenya.
You will always receive the same level of customer support that SES is known for.
Our architecture, our satellites are all built through using the same processes. It's highly reliable.
SES is a global company. It can bring all its global resources, global capabilities, but SES is also a local company in Africa. We have offices throughout Africa. We have people on the ground in Africa. We have all the key elements to provide a turnkey service to you. What we can provide is the space segment with a combination of GEO and MEO satellites that I'm referring to O3B, and we can provide the services to you, along with the people and all the technical after-sales support that you need to succeed in Africa.
We are enabling communities, we're enabling kids to go to school, we're enabling people to be able to transact on their goods and services, we're enabling people to connect to their families and communities. It's a very, very important aspect. Satellite has been at the forefront of this, and SES, specifically in Africa, has been leading this venture for a very long time. It's important for us not only to create the right environment for people to operate in, but also to enable them to do more. This is what drives us. We need to enable them to do more.
This is one of the most exciting times to be if you are in the satellite industry. It is Africa.
We believe there is a huge potential in Africa, and we are there to help them achieve it.